Hey everybody, how are ya? This is Carrie Conley. I've done a lot of talking today, so I'm already tripping over my words. So, how is everybody on this Wednesday before Christmas? We are counting down, and doesn't it feel like it's like racing to the finish line at this moment? As you guys know, I tend not to try and fill too much of the holiday stuff onto my plate, but I'm already feeling like you guys are, that it's been like a back-to-back couple of days. So here I am, and I want to just, as always, remind you that it is always better to have space in your day than to be filling it up with a lot of stuff. And the reason for that is, number one, it keeps you a whole lot more peaceful and a lot more fun, so you don't burn yourself out. Keeps you from getting sick, and most especially, I want you guys to leave some space in your life for quiet time. I've mentioned that a couple of times this week. And in your quiet time, here's what I want to talk about today. I want you guys to really think about asking for what you want. I know this seems like super simple, and what does she mean asking? Of course I'm going to ask. I'm going to tell you something. I have found that most people don't ask. And this has kind of been the theme for the week around all sorts of different conversations I've been having with people in many different ways around why we don't ask. At the end of the day, we've got to ask for what we want, you guys. You can't get what you don't ask for. Truth? So start asking. Start writing down, maybe start carrying a little journal with you or on your phone if you use notes like I do. If there's something that you want, ask for it. Put it out in the universe. And here's some tips I want you to keep in mind when you're asking, all right? Be bold. Go big. It takes just as much energy, you guys, to ask for the small stuff as it does the big stuff. And I'm going to tell you something that I've experienced and found out in my many years of being on this planet, that the bigger we go and the bolder we get, the easier the bigger things come. The smaller things are painful because we're playing and we're operating in low energy. Hello, Delbert, one of my favorite people on the planet. So ask big, be bold, okay? And here's the thing around it being big and bold is don't leave anything out. Don't have a thought and think, wow, I would really love to ask for that. And then the second thing you think of is, yeah, but that's not going to happen with how things are right now. We're not talking about right now. We're talking about what you're asking for to come into your life. So forget about whatever circumstances you have going on now. And don't leave it out. Don't be afraid to ask just because of right now you don't see the how. The how shows up after. All right? The other thing about vision, you guys, is you've got to be crystal clear. I use that a lot. The more detail you can give around the asking, the better it's going to go. Because you don't want to ask for something big and bold and leave out a really big detail around it that could make or break that very thing that you wanted. All right? So detail. Give it legs, give it color, give it description, make it leap off the page. And the last thing, and this is what scares most people when you're asking, is share it with other people. Let other people know what you want and what you're asking for in your life. Make sure that you pick people that are safe. And what I mean by safe is that these are people that will embrace you having a big vision and want to be a part of it and believe that you can do it. Yes, be careful what you're asking for. That's right, Delbert. I used to ask for people to come into my life when I was building one of my first businesses. I wanted to really have a lot of fun people. Well, I got a lot of fun people that necessarily didn't want to work. So I had to really define that a little bit further. And that's what I mean by that. So be careful what you ask for. Be big and bold. But here's the biggest thing. Share it with somebody you trust. All right? I love hearing people's visions and what they're asking for. And right now, I am offering people the opportunity to have a complimentary 45-minute vision and strategy call with me. So if you're interested in that, message me now and I'll tell you how to connect. But if it's not me, share it with a loved one, share it with your best friend, just share it with somebody that you know is not going to tell you you're crazy or what are you thinking or you can't do that. There's no way. Nobody in our family's ever done that. Stay away from what I call the poopy heads in life. And be sure that you're sharing it with people that see your greatness, want your greatness, and want to help you get there. So the word for today, you guys, is ask and be bold, all right? So thanks for watching this in the replay. If you watched it, let me know you were here. Would love for you to reach out to me if you want to kind of share your asks and your big vision with me. So have a nice night, everybody.